Imagine living in a world without painkillers, antiseptics, or anesthesia. You wake up one morning in the Middle Ages with an agonizing pain you can't ignore. It's hemorrhoids, and back then this was more than just uncomfortable. It could be life-altering. Now, before modern medicine, treatments were, let's say, a little extreme. Today I want to take you back in time, to a remedy that's almost too intense to believe, the fiery hot iron. Yeah, you heard that right. If you had hemorrhoids centuries ago, you might find yourself staring down a red-hot poker. Let's set the scene. You'd be in a dimly lit room, maybe in a monastery or at a barber surgeon's shop. There's no sterile operating theatre, just rough wooden benches and the smell of smoke. The doctor, or sometimes just a local blacksmith, would heat a metal rod in the fire until it glowed bright orange. And then, well, brace yourself, because they'd use that iron to cauterize or burn away the offending hemorrhoids. Why such a brutal method? Back then, people believed that heat could heal by stopping bleeding, reducing swelling, and keeping infection at bay. It was a desperate gamble in a world where infections often meant death. There were no antibiotics, and even a small wound could turn deadly. Hemorrhoids, which we now consider a minor nuisance, could spiral into something much worse. Of course, the pain was unbelievable. Imagine no numbing agents, nothing to take the edge off. Just the raw, searing agony as the hot iron did its work. Some people fainted, some had to be held down, but for many it was this or nothing. And yet, as terrifying as it sounds, this fiery remedy was actually seen as cutting edge back then. Medical texts from ancient Greece and Rome described the technique, and it stuck around for centuries. Even famous doctors like Hippocrates and Galen wrote about it. It wasn't until the 19th century, with the rise of anesthesia and antiseptics, that we finally left these fiery cures behind. Today, hemorrhoid treatments are quick, safe, and, thankfully, fire-free. So, next time you're grateful for modern medicine, remember, not so long ago, a hot iron was the height of healing. History is full of remedies that make us cringe, but they remind us just how far we've come. Thanks for watching, and if you enjoyed this dive into the past, make sure to subscribe for more history you won't believe.